everything.
Tell me everything.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I know.
It's fun.
Isn't it fun? And this is so cute, like the whole vibes. Even as you're walking in, you're like, this is so cute. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
I just got this new pink mic. I got my pink shoes.
Yeah, you like matching.
I know.
clothes
And then my
everything.
white is with the white
yeah,
mic. I'm
you
like,
real. Oh, and I'm kind of matching a little bit too.
Totally.
You got the whole Anne Klein look. I like
oh,
it.
thanks. That's funny. Yeah. When did you get in?
It's yesterday evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You told me this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Manifest. Have you been to Manifest before?
No, when I was supposed to come last year, I had the stomach flu. Hospital.
Oh,
It was like
dang.
crazy. Yeah.
That's wild.
yeah.
Yeah. It's enormous though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy any of the supply chain conferences. It's very organized and everything.
It's interesting too. Like so basically the whole concept of my podcast came from Manifest because I was like,
okay.
oh, I don't actually know all, like I thought I knew logistics. And then I came here and I'm like, wow, I don't know anything. I don't know about warehousing.
Open up a whole new world.
Yeah.
So I'm corny, right? So you manifested the conference at Manifest.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one for sure. But yeah, that's how the whole podcast came into effect because I was like, I want to learn about as much as I can, and what better way to do it than to talk to people? And I think others want to learn the same thing.
This is good.
So, speaking of learning things, let's talk about you. So, tell me about what you kind of do right now, and then we'll, get into your journey and tell me everything.
Well, I own founder and CEO of Rig on Wheels Broker and Recruitment Services. So that's a third-party truck driver recruitment agency.
Okay.
So we focus on that, recruiting truck drivers, retention, and consulting in that area. And then just started in the last few months, Atlas AI Growth and Marketing Agency. And that's where we help logistics, trucking companies, or any service-based logistics companies with their AI marketing service and all of that surrounding there. So when you talk about AI, everything surrounding the AEO, all of that, get them out there so they are known in that area.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The AI piece is interesting. Like as I was even walking around here, like AI is everywhere. It's the way of the future. And I think if you're not, especially on the marketing side, if you're not leveraging AI with your marketing, you're going to fall behind. Like you will.
Yeah, we definitely need the AI piece when it comes in conjunction. It's a marriage when it comes to that and your SEO. Okay, so you need it there, but you need it intelligently.
Yeah.
And I always say that we don't need to just go out there and buy tools.
Right.
I'm really big on systems and systems that work for your business.
Gotcha.
So
very cool.
Solution based.
Yeah.
And it's different for every business.
Gotcha. So with yours being the solution based type thing, what are like the biggest hurdles that you guys are like solving with the AI piece first? I guess we'll talk about.
So, leads, right? You need to know what is converting, why is it converting, where are your loopholes, what we need to fill and fix. It's not always because people feel, well, I need more leads. It may not be you need more leads. You need to find why these leads are not converting, and let's fix that in our system.
Yeah.
So, a good problem to have is you have leads. A bad problem to have is you have leads.
Yeah.
So let's fix them.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, it's fun because I think even with your leads, like AI can also help. Like what do they do like online and their social presence to kind of help you tailor your sales presentation to this lead? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It could be tailoring your sales presentation. It can be what leads are going to convert. How likely are they going to convert? You don't want your salespeople, your recruiting people, or your marketing to go towards people that are never going to convert.
Right.
You need to know how likely is this client going to become a client, and when are they going to become a client?
Interesting.
How can I warm them up?
Yeah.
What is it that they're looking for?
Interesting.
We know about A/B testing. Most people do.
Mm-hmm.
But how can we make that more profitable?
Right.
How can we tailor it to, you have a podcast. How can your A/B testing be more profitable or more intelligent than
Right.
somebody else's?
Yeah.
Instead of just throwing it out there, oh, you need A/B testing, so let me go and get this AI tool
Right.
for that. No, you need a system and a strategy that works for yours versus
That's interesting.
just one that works for podcasts. It's not a one size fit all.
Right. Everybody has their own little niche. And I think it's interesting because, like, even as a carrier or broker, I talk a lot about, like, in the sales cycle for them, that if, let's say, you specialize in like your customers mainly are like paper manufacturers or something like that. Like, once you learn a niche and you can, like, you attend those type of conferences and you learn that industry, it's so much easier to then prospect new clients in that same realm.
Absolutely.
Because that becomes your specialty.
That
and
becomes
so
your specialty.
Yeah.
And then you want to continue to dig, but then you also want to be more efficient and effective with it.
Interesting.
So that's the way AI helps you with that. So you can be more customer friendly.
Okay.
So, and everybody knows or we should know, you utilize AI in order to be able to be more upfront with your client. Right. It brings out the human part. You allow AI to do this for you so you can be more face to face with your client.
No, that's a good point. Because I think what's interesting with AI, and I think what a lot of people are nervous about doing with AI, is they don't want it to replace people. And I think thinking of it in a way of, like, it depends on obviously what kind of AI, but thinking about it in ways like it's your assistant and does the tasks that, like, I don't really like to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do the one where I'm sitting there chit-chatting and talking on a podcast, but I don't want to have to do all the extra, SEO stuff or whatever. Have like an AI assistant do that for me.
So we have different clients, right?
Yeah.
We have clients that want to really do so much tech.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Right.
But then we have our mom and pop, down home clients. And I love those.
Yeah.
Because AI really brings back the old school.
Really? That's cool.
It really, really does.
Interesting.
Because it allows the stuff that you're maybe not as good at or you don't want to do. It allows you to delegate it.
Right.
So you can pull up a chair and deal with your clients that you haven't been able to do because you don't have the time to do it. You just don't have the time. Excuse me. But you don't have the money to pay $60,000, $70,000 for one person. Right. So it allows you now to deal with those clients that you've been having to ignore.
Right.
And they go somewhere else.
Yeah, making your product that much stickier or your solution that much stickier. Like, being it's funny because you always end up buying from your friends. You know what I mean? Like, if you're, as a salesperson, if your clients are like friends first type thing, you would trust your friends' advice or their referrals. So having that stickiness where you can talk to your client more, have a better conversation with them, you become like either their trusted advisor or their friend or in some way. And that makes it where it's like, hey, I want to keep using so-and-so because I know all these things and that type of thing. Yeah. So that's awesome that you have that product that really allows people to do that.
Absolutely.
So how did you get into the whole logistics world? Like, tell me everything. Tell me your story.
Oh my goodness. Got laid off like a lot of us. And we just joined this cult together.
I know, right?
And so to think about logistics and trucking, you either love it or you hate it. There is no in between. And it might take you a couple of years to like really realize it. But got laid off over 16 years ago. And I knew I still wanted to do recruiting, sales, marketing.
Yeah.
And so I answered the ad, and here we go. Do I come from a logistics and trucking family? Yes. But I was born and raised in Chicago, and we don't just, in Chicago, just sit down at the table and say, oh, let's talk about trucking. No.
Right.
I'm in Houston now, and if I was born and raised in Houston, yes, that would be normal conversation.
Yeah.
Okay? But in Chicago, it just isn't.
Right.
And my mom, when she was in logistics, that was before I was born. But I have several uncles that's what they did. You know? They were in logistics or they were in trucking.
Yeah.
But it's just not something that they talked about on a regular basis. But that's really how I joined.
Interesting.
But it wasn't until I moved to Houston and I thought that I was going to open up a business selling something else. And I was like, oh, I'll probably just kind of do this part-time,
Yeah.
scale back and do it part-time. And I got sad. That's when I was like, okay, Kameel, you love this.
Right.
And I never really had anything I loved
Yeah.
before. So then that's when I went all in and started
that.
learning and like became obsessed.
Yeah. It's fun too in logistics because there's so many different avenues. So you get to you always can educate yourself.
Yeah.
Always can educate yourself in like the different spaces of it and become like that matter expert in this or that. And what's also really amazing is, you know, there's tech everywhere in logistics as well,
Yeah.
but the people really make the industry, I think. And the people we're kind of all the same, where it's like we all have those personalities. Like I always say, like the ADHD brains, and like,
Yes.
you know, like we're all like multitasking and doing all these things here and there. It's just a different type of people in our industry, and I love it.
Yeah, I love it as well. And I always tell people it doesn't matter what your niche is.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter. You can have a bunch of people doing the same thing,
Yeah.
but your niche is going to be different within that.
Right.
It's still going to be different.
Yep.
So, because your passion,
Yeah, it shows.
it's just different. You know, I have colleagues, all of us do third-party recruiting, but the type that we do
Oh, really?
is different.
Cool.
Yeah, and our expertise is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's funny with recruiting. So is it recruiting drivers that you do, or what
Yeah.
part of it? Okay.
Recruiting drivers.
It's funny because with recruiting drivers, that is like an art, having to find them, and then, you know, because they're not on LinkedIn.
yeah,
posting.
now it's some, but not
Not many.
on the,
Yeah, most of them are driving and doing what they're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing. So it's interesting with that recruiting piece for drivers, finding them, networking with them, building that trust with them. Like, hey, you know, this is the better company to work for instead of where you're at.
Yeah.
And kind of some of them, you know, are like, hey, I've been driving for this company forever, or I want to go out on my own. It's like, well, actually, this may be a better route for you. So what are some like successes that you've had with the recruiting piece of it, and like making a difference in a driver's life with a better job?
I can remember this one driver many years ago.
Yeah.
The company Celadon is not even around anymore. They don't even have. When they went out of business, their name wasn't good when they went out of business.
Man, yeah.
However, at that time, it was good, and the driver was homeless
Okay.
and just needed another home,
Yeah.
literally, and I mean like job home. And his cell phone only worked with Wi-Fi, so he was at the Pilot Travel Center
Okay.
where he used to work, and so he would have to go there to use the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
And
wow.
between me and the internal recruiter, had to make sure that he was set up where he can
Interesting.
use the Pilot telephone to talk to her.
Oh, wow.
And he would have to do things just via email and stuff like that. But he was able to go.
Yeah. Wow.
So that was things like that.
Yeah.
Stick with me.
For sure. Like,
Yeah.
changed his whole life, I'm sure.
Yeah.
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 That's really cool. Yeah, I think working with people and touching their lives like that is very, I'm sure, rewarding for you. And that's why
when you know that literally what you do changes somebody's that moment. Yeah.
because it's funny too, like with jobs. I mean, really, you spend, I think, more time doing a job than you do at sitting at home or being with your
Yeah.
family a lot of times, obviously, because you're sleeping and stuff on that time. So majority of your time is with work. So not being happy at your work or not being able to be successful because you're unhappy, and that shows. So being placed in the right job is huge.
Yeah. It needs to be rewarding because
Yeah.
we only get one life.
Yep. And
So
working at a miserable job is not fun. We've all done it, I'm sure. And yeah, after you leave, like what a, whew, you know.
Yeah.
I love
So
that.
I was grateful to get laid off because once I got laid off, like the stress from that place just,
Right.
I didn't realize how much stress was on me. But so I'm very thankful.
Yeah.
Get off.
So cool. So, with everything that you do, what's next for you, and where are you like either job wise? I know you just did the AI stuff, so is that going to be more promoted like at different shows, or what's kind of your next steps?
Yeah, just really promoting the AI marketing and growth piece is so important. And I know that we feel like it's the future. It is, but it also is right now. And I know in the trucking and some part of the logistics space, of course not in manifest, but some part of the logistics space, we are behind.
Yeah.
And we need not to be.
Right.
Because it is here. It is to help us.
Right.
And we just need to figure out what part is for us. Not to be afraid. Let's just stick our toes in there.
Dip your toes.
So we can figure out what's for us.
Yeah.
And what's not for us, because all of it isn't for us right now.
Right.
So we can be more efficient at what we do, so we can get back to being in the business of why we started in the first place.
And doing the fun part of the job. Like we just talked about, like not having fun at your job and having a miserable job because of mundane tasks. It's like, I love this part of my job, but not this part. So AI could definitely help with that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Absolutely.
So we're part of so how I met you is I met you through Nathan Cheney. I feel like that's majority of people that I know nowadays, because he just like,
he is so awesome.
He's so awesome. He's such like the connector. I just love that. And so we both write for his newsletter. Yeah. So what are some things, I guess, that you write on yours, and what type of content do you create?
Our content, a lot of content is surrounding the recruitment and retention space.
Okay.
I'm really big on how drivers stay within the industry, and helping the carriers as well.
Yeah.
Yes, and when I talk about the retention, of course, I want drivers to stay at the companies.
Right.
If it's for them at their time in their life, but I'm more interested in drivers staying within the industry.
Interesting, yeah. Which is a different concept than most people, because most people are like, just stay at this company no matter if you're happy or not.
No, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I don't come from that school of life.
Yeah.
Just at all.
Right.
You know, that's part of my mom. She's from the silent generation. I'm 46. Well, about to be, I'm actually 45.
We're going to say you're 25.
Okay. So I don't believe in staying anywhere, including a marriage that you are no longer happy in, right?
I agree.
But don't get marital advice from me either. I'm divorced, so
me too, girl. It's all good. I get it.
Right. So that's probably not a good place to start with me. But I don't believe in staying anywhere that you're not happy.
Yeah.
But what I do believe in is our industry.
Yeah.
So I think it's our responsibility. I've been in this industry for a long time. And I take it very personally. I don't like outsiders coming in that do not educate themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I take that personally.
Yeah.
I like outsiders if they are willing to do what it takes to be with us.
Yeah, learn everything and
and all of that. So with saying that, I'm about, let's make this a space where drivers want to stay.
Okay. Yeah.
And recruit people so they want to come in.
Right. So what's your biggest message, I guess, for that, keeping them in the industry? Like what are some successful things that you've been doing and writing about?
Let's talk about what is it that they need. Literally asking them, what is it that they need?
Okay.
Not talking about the drivers that are super happy.
Yeah.
Let's not look at them.
Right.
I don't like looking at the ratings on companies that are 5.
Okay.
And I don't like looking at the bottom.
Right.
Because those are not true. Right?
Yeah.
So let's look at the ones that are in between.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are going to give you in-depth information.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. It's not going to be pay.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was, we can find pay. So let's talk about benefits. And now, you're a lot younger than me, but with our generations now that are working, benefits are not the same benefits as our parents.
Right.
Okay. Benefits come with life benefits, not health benefits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Home life balance.
Some type of life balance.
Yeah.
Right. So what does that mean for that driver? And does that fit your culture?
Yeah.
Your company? But even before that, what kind of culture is it that you want at the company that you own?
Yeah. That's important to find out, I think. I think a lot of people don't realize that
You need
until
to know
it's later
when
on.
you start a company, what is the culture? Because at Rig on Wheels and Atlas AI,
Yeah.
everyone cannot survive.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's important. And hire to that,
Right.
not just to fill seats.
Exactly. I think building the right type of employees helps with that culture. So having that vision, like I'm big on manifesting and vision boards and that type of stuff too. But I think like whenever you're building your business plan, that's something that people forget on their business
Yeah.
plan is, well, what do I want my workplace to be like? And whenever I show up that day, like what do I want it to feel like when I'm there?
All the way down to, even if it's a virtual office, still, what does that virtual office look like to you?
Yeah.
Is it all glass windows? Is it traditional furniture? Is
Right.
it farm? In my house, I like the farmhouse, shabby chic type person, right?
Yeah.
But when I think of an office, I'm clean line girl.
Yeah.
In my house, I'm not. That's not me,
Right.
right? I'm shabby chic. It's a totally different look.
Yeah.
So it needs to be.
Yeah. Visualize what you want
need
the
to
space to be. And-
visualize
Yeah.
that, because the people that work for you, whether they're 1099 or whether they're W-2 or however,
Yeah.
they need to meet that
Right.
at that time, because down the road it could be different or something like that.
Yeah.
Because when they come in, not only do they need to meet the culture, they need to meet the culture of the people that are already there.
Right. Because it's like we were talking about earlier, like you spend more time at work than you do home most of the time. So it's like, is the people I'm going to be around making my life miserable, or am I going to enjoy coming every day?
Yeah. So all of
That's
that
important.
makes a big difference.
Well, that's cool. I love what you're doing. I love all the pieces that you write. I read a decent amount of them, not all of them, but I do read a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cool that kind of having that platform too, to be able to like write about, talk about, educate. I'm
I
huge
like
on
that
educating.
he did that.
I know.
The way he put us all together is really cool. But I really like how you do your thing.
Oh, thanks.
Like it was like that piece where you went out there to the
It was
water.
fun.
Oh my God.
Oh my
I was
gosh. It was so fun.
I'm
It's
like,
funny
please
'cause-
don't get bit by a snake.
Oh my God.
I was so invested.
Oh my God, I know. Whenever it's funny because I was talking to people and I'm like, they're like, yeah, what do you do? And I tell them, and then they're like, well, what are you like actually doing to make a difference? I'm like, well, I actually was like, did a ride along. Like I was there on the front lines to see it.
Right.
And I just think that it makes a big difference. Like I care. Not everybody cares, I guess, with their thing, but when you do care so passionately about something, like you'll go the extra mile and do this and do that, learn and educate and whatever you can do to, help.
Your feet your boots were on the ground.
Yeah.
Like I was so invested. I was like, oh, please I can't take this.
I
was like, oh my
know.
gosh.
That's
what's gonna
so sweet.
happen?
Well, thanks so much for watching it and tuning in. I'm so glad we're friends.
Yes.
Officially meeting in person, which is
Yes.
great. I know. So excited. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Oh, I appreciate this. This is fun.
It's so fun. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, what are you doing tonight? You going out somewhere or?
Yes, probably so. I'm not really like, what do you call it? A night owl.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I'll probably have a lot of coffee
Yeah.
in the morning.
Coffee, hang out. Yeah, there's some decent like happy hours and dinners and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. But I know I have a customer dinner tonight, but figuring out what's going on next. But Manifest is so fun to meet new people, and you never know. Like it's funny because some people make like meetings all day long. I like to just randomly meet people and then figure out. Like I don't like having meetings on my schedule. I just like to wing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
This was fun.